What's going on, people? God HG is to the streets. You already know what it is. Man, just tapping back in with y'all. Had to take me a walk. It finally stopped raining. Took me a walk, just to get back to that balance. Get back to my yacht. Get back to positive energy. It's definitely been a long journey for your boy, man. Came a long way. South side of Chicago, Inglewood neighborhood, Auburn Gresham neighborhood, Markham neighborhood, Hazelcrest, East Hazelcrest neighborhood. Now I'm in Miami at this present time. Just taking it all in, man, Taking it all in. You see me? Just found me a nice little spot to chill out at. Got the water. Got the landscape, got the view. You see what it is. Just chilling, man. Enjoying myself. It's a peaceful moment right now for me. Just, reflecting. And not only reflecting on past things that I've been fortunate enough and smart enough to survive through. Actually pondering and strategizing my future to be as successful as possible to the standard of what I feel success is. A lot of people got different goals in life. So one thing I never try to do, or one thing I don't do, I don't do it, is equate my success to other people's success. That's one thing I don't do. We're not all meant to be millionaires. Based off my thinking, being a millionaire, it is what it is with that. Everyone should have financial freedom to do whatever it is that they want, based off this particular system and how it's ran. So I'm never knocking that, and this is a system we live in. So being a millionaire, multi-millionaire, quadrillionaire, billionaire, I would say definitely strive to be that. As long as you ain't stepping on nobody's neck, as long as you ain't slave laboring nobody, as long as you ain't, bamboozling anybody or being a snake when it comes to business, you're doing fair, honest business, then I suggest that definitely go get that bag. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go get that bag. Me personally, I'm always about, progressing financially, but it doesn't really dictate anything for me personally. If I had children, maybe it would be more of a priority, but, I don't have children, so maybe my viewpoint on money isn't like some, because when you have kids, you want your kids to have the best, and not only have the best, you want them to be financially independent of this system, to a degree to where, they can still have a beautiful, fulfilling life. So, with me not having any children, I really hold fiat currency to a very, very low standard, But that's my shit when it comes to money. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with anybody else and how they perceive money and what they want. So that's just the HG shit. I don't look at. That's one thing I love about myself though, because I'm not a jealous person. I'm not an envious person. Like I've been fortunate enough to have beautiful, luxurious things, and I've also had I've also been fortunate or disfortunate enough to understand how to go without certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm balanced in that sense. I don't get jealous when I see someone with a nice car, because my car might not be as luxurious as that car. I don't get jealous when I see people with like beautiful homes and I'm just in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope. I congratulate you. I'm glad that you were able to achieve that accomplishment, achieve that tangible asset. man, I salute you to the death. I salute you, you know what I'm saying, like 100%, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't move me personally in any type of way. I've always been a person that connected to people, you know what I'm saying? I've always been that type of person to people, you know. This is like, you know, and I'm just using this, that I only using him as an example because he's like one of the most successful black people in our generation. And you know, he comes from where we all come from for the most part, you know, either a project or a bad neighborhood. You know, I never lived in any projects, but I come from like one of the worst neighborhoods in the south side of Chicago, Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? And then after a certain age, my mother moved us to another bad spot, trying to get away from it, moved us to another bad spot, one of the worst spots. Now, it was worse. It was bad then. Like, you know, it's just one bad place to another. Like, what's that saying? Hopping out the pot into the skillet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's basically like the same thing. But, you know, the person I was going to use for example is like Jay-Z. Like, you know, like he's probably like at the top of everyone's list, being one of the most successful black men in America today. You know what I'm saying? Coming from like the projects, Marcy Projects, coming from, you know, a single parent home, and, you know, being a ex-drug dealer and having to do whatever he had to do to get to the state that he is at so far as financially. That's what I'm talking about, financially. I'm not talking about, I don't know him personally, so I don't know what type of man he is. Just because he's successful financially doesn't mean he's a good man. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean he's a 100% dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him. I'm not saying he isn't. I'm not saying he is. I'm just talking about when it comes to finances and when it comes to achieving financial success and financial freedom. You know, if I was kicking it with him and I was in his house and I heard another rapper talk about his house, A$AP Ferg. I heard A$AP Ferg talk about Jay-Z's house when he got invited to it and how luxurious it was, how big it was, how amazing it was. And I just know, based off the type of person I am, like, if I was in Jay-Z's presence, I would definitely congratulate him for all his accomplishments, all his you know, all his success, you know what I'm saying? Not only with financial freedom, but with, you know, accolades, you know what I'm saying, with notoriety. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely do that. But at the same sense, in the same tongue, I wouldn't really give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, until I met the man. Like, and when I meet the man, and then this isn't no like just meet you on a one-time thing. Like, you know, like meeting someone for the first time, that's cool, but that doesn't a one-time meeting doesn't dictate anything for me. You know what I'm saying? No relationship can be concluded just off one meeting, unless, you know, that person just like rubs you the wrong way and you be like, fuck this person. You know what I'm saying? Or the person just shows you exactly who they are, and then, but can no one show you exactly who they are in one sitting? You know what I'm saying? Not totally. You'll get a glimpse of it. You'll get the surface of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the whole shebang. So if I was in a situation with Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't care about none of his successful attributes, accomplishments. I mean, not his attributes as a person, but his hold on one second.
It's okay.
It's cool. Safety. Yeah, so, you know, but when I say I don't give a fuck about it, I just mean, like, so far as being envious or being jealous in any type of way, I would just conduct myself with him as I would be with anybody else. And, you know, if we chopped it up and we became cool, and it would be a situation where we cool based off the man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to throw their personal, not their personal, but their tangible achievements in people's face. Like to think, you know, some people do it just on some love shit, like, or motivational shit, like we stunting. You know what I'm saying? You can get this too type shit, and that's dope. I love that. Some people do it, you know what I'm saying? They try to tear another person down because they haven't achieved certain tangible things that this person has. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, that was just me breaking down my personal feelings when it comes to tangible things, money and all that stuff. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with it. Get money. I'm definitely a get money nigga. Get money, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is the system we live in. For now, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get bread. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get bread. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it. So, you know, just get to a place where you can get the money and you're not sacrificing anything when it comes to your integrity, your principles, your morals, your, you know what I'm saying, your essence. You know what I'm saying? Stay to your essence. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I've always prided myself on, is stand to my essence, man. I'm still that little kid that used to run outside with the thing. You ask one of my guys, my nigga D-Roll, he'll tell you, like, nigga, this nigga used to put the garden hose with the little 3 spikes on it and act like I'm Wolverine. Like, I used to do that shit and act like I'm climbing trees and shit, like real shit. Like, he'll tell you that shit, like, and like he always joking me about that shit. I'm like, yeah, nigga, my imagination is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have like a crazy, and I still got it, and that's what's beautiful. My imagination hasn't left me. You know, at times I've had to regain it. You know what I'm saying? I had to regain my imagination, because, you know, the way this world is set up and how it is, man, it'll tear you down. It'll kill your shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, hopefully that call didn't mess up the video, but most definitely, man, my imagination